So I fixed the problem where we had to set timeout. And so what I'm going to do is just copy this into another work environment just so I can explain only the JavaScript. So only the JavaScript is here. Now, what happened was I found code that allowed me to change only this section right here. So I'm going to go ahead and delete it. Okay. And 1 second, I'll be back with the rest of the code. Okay. So what I needed to do was just put a function inside of here, right? Remember I told you code is very pliable. You can do all types of things. So this is just a regular function like I did for start. So if I really open it up like this, you would see that it's just a regular function, but it doesn't have a name, right? Remember I had start right here or Kadeem. So this is called a anonymous function. It doesn't have a name. So it doesn't need to be called. Like the other function, I would have to say Kadeem and call it from somewhere else up here. Like that image would call Kadeem or start. This is an anonymous function. It just runs. Once the set timeout is called, it runs, right? So let me put that back. Let me put this on this line. Let me put this on this line. And then I'm just going to cut it. And then put it right in front of the comma, right? Just like that, straighten it up. And let's make it 15,000 milliseconds, right? And I'm gonna cut that, come back, replace that with this, clean up my code. So it's going to start, is going to be called from here. Start is going to call red light. Red light is going to run this line, change the image to yellow. And then it's going to run this line and it's going to spit this out. And then it's going to run this line. So set timeout, how many milliseconds? 15,000. It's going to wait. After the time has run out, it's going to call this function, and this function is going to call green light, and then it's going to turn to green light. So hopefully that makes sense. If you have any questions, of course, reach out to me. So let's go ahead and run this code. I'm going to click it. Now see, it's right here. Now it's waiting for those 15,000 milliseconds, and then it's going to call this function, which is inside of there. It's going to call the green light function. So see, we can make functions call another function. That's how you get a computer, a browser, to make decisions, behave like a human. You're starting to build a brain. So really, this is algorithms. You're getting into algorithms, code, computer programming, scripting, STEM education. That's what this is about. Basically building a brain. Okay, let me know if you have any questions.